Welcome to this month's Irish Talk.
Indeed, welcome back. In this show, I'm going to chat to the lovely Mr. Nikki, our team nice guy.
Yes, I am. And I think George O'Grady is head of the European Tour about the state of golf is in at the moment.
What's going on?
Oh,
Hope you enjoy the show.
hold on.
As a child, you were about the same size as my co-presenter, Greg. Now, where did it all go wrong?
Yeah, when I was younger, I was maybe a little bigger. I did like my fast food, and when I came on tour, I did used to party a little bit. So, yeah, I probably too many drinks. But things have changed now. The sport's changed. And because of Tiger, we're all well aware of, that you need to be in great physical shape.
Well, it looks good from where I'm sitting.
Thanks very much.
You look after yourself well, do you?
I try to where I can. Yeah, a few years ago, I kind of changed my approach to the game, become a lot more serious about it. And, that meant giving up the partying, and concentrating on what I was trying to do in the golf game. So I enjoy it. I'm also getting a bit older now. I'm past that, I think. 26. I'm getting on. Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but you're regarded as one of the nicest people associated with the European Tour. Does that mean that you get taken advantage of?
I don't think so. I think the fact that I'm approachable makes people feel like they can come up to me and ask for more than they may do other players. But it's a nice thing. I like to think that people can help me and I can help them. I'm not too short to fall out with people to have a real negative, aggressive approach to it. So with our job, we have to come in contact with a lot of people. So being able to deal with them and not have it affect you, whether or not they're asking for things when you haven't got the time to do it, that's just part of our job. So I try and approach it as best I can, and I enjoy what I do, and consequently people enjoy being with me.
You see, it's all around nice guy. Would you say? Were you disappointed not to make the Ryder Cup last year?
Oh, it's devastating. With what happened with losing my mum last year, it was strange because my first instinct was that it would make golf easy because golf wasn't have the same importance anymore. That's what I thought. And I'd never been through anything like that before. It was actually the opposite. I probably foolishly decided that I'd make it a memorial to my mum to qualify for that and play in that Ryder Cup. And as if there's not enough pressure already to try and make the Ryder Cup team, it really got the better of me, and I tried so hard. I came unstuck, and it became a real struggle. And to be honest, I was actually quite pleased when it was all over to qualifying for it. But yeah, I was very disappointed. I feel like in different circumstances I would have played in that team. Because at that stage, before everything happened, I was comfortably in the side. But these things happen, and thankfully there's many more Ryder Cups to come, so I'm sure I'll get a chance.
Absolutely. Now, you've been in the top 50 in the world. Why do you think that you fall up to 130?
By golf, unfortunately, you can rise quickly in the sport, and at the same time, if you start struggling, you go back very quickly. The week that it all happened with my mum, I was 9th going to the last round in Harbourtown the week after the Masters, and if I'd have finished that tournament off well, I'd have been low 40s, maybe even high 30s in the world. It could have been a whole different thing. I'd have been in a different place in my life with what was going on, and unfortunately, what happened also completely demoralised me as a golfer. And I started to try harder, and I got my own way, and it got really ugly. And I think the big thing that happened was I lost all my confidence. And as much as I deal with the things that are going on in my life now much better, the confidence takes a little longer to get back. And I'm only just really getting back there now. So it's just a case of the results coming because I'm swinging it because I've swung it. And my head's back in the right place. So it will inevitably happen. I'll start playing well again. But like I say, to drop the 130 wasn't part of the master plan. But at the same time, like I said before, in a heartbeat it can change. So hopefully within a couple of months it'll be back where it should be.
Oh, good. Well, let's turn to something a little bit more positive now. Tell me about your proudest moment in golf.
Well, it's a couple. There's obviously winning the first event in Singapore was because winning the first. We never win the first one once. Dougherty was great because in 2007 I had such a wonderful year. I had like 10 opportunities to win tournaments, like great opportunities, and didn't finish one off. And then I went ahead and won the biggest one of the chances I had. Obviously, aside from leaving when I led the US Open that year, but that was a great win there in a world-class field. And I have to say, given the circumstances, my first Masters was probably my proudest moment because, first of all, it was the week before my mum had a heart attack, and she came with my dad, which is unusual because they don't normally come to the tournament. So it was funny to think that they were there. And I played great that week. For your first Masters to make the cut, it was obviously really good. I played really well that week, and it was just a great week for our whole family. So that's probably my proudest moment. I'm really glad I got that opportunity.
Do you get much stick for being a scouted at the Sporting Manchester United?
Huge amount. In fact, in Liverpool, when I got back home to Liverpool, I did my very best to keep it outside the press. And I'm very fortunate that most times when people interview me in Liverpool, they say, you're red or blue? And I'm a red. I don't tell them what kind of red.
Yeah.
I'm a red. So it saves me getting in trouble, but it means I'm also not lying.
But
I mean, honestly, I went to school in Blackburn from when I was 11 years old. I got a hard time there. I was never really into football at the stage. I was always into my rugby. And I went to a big football school, and because I got a lot of stick there, and obviously a big Blackburn Rovers attachment with it, I got into supporting Man U because they were the best team. I'm not going to lie about it. But I must admit now, I'm so happy that I do support Man U because I love watching them play. I don't think there's a team in the country that play football quite as well as Man U. It's a pleasure to go and watch them.
what do you most like about Ireland and the Irish people?
I think well, to be honest, I think it's a bit like Liverpool. I think there's a bit of a misconception with Liverpoolians. You know, people in Liverpool got as friendly people as you ever would likely to meet, and I think they have the same kind of mindset here in Ireland. But being around the people, they have great crack all the time. You know, so good fun being here. The golf course is great, and the Guinness is really sweet. So they're the favourite things, I think.
Well, it's great to meet you. Thank you very much.
Cheers.